Hi, it's me, IMVU Vamp, and today I'm going to show you guys how to make some eyes that you can submit to IMVU as eyes. These are going to be very basic eyes, so you can play around with the tool to do more complicated stuff, but I just want to show you a quick, very easy way to make basic eyes. Let's start with a new thing. Let's go transparent. Actually, you know what? Let's just go white so we can, yeah. It doesn't matter what we went really because we're just going to hit new layer anyway. And for this tutorial, we're going to make some guides. We're going to do vertical 1.8, BX, hit OK. And then we'll also going to go back here, new guide, horizontal 1.8 here. So we know our middle point, and you can either keep it here or you can hit fit to screen. So you can see more of what you're doing here. So as you see, I have the center point here. Now you want to go to your elliptical multi tool, the circle looking thing. Now you can just, click here and make a circle, but it doesn't come out so great. So the trick here you can do is basically hit shift, hold shift, hit alternate, hold alt, and then click and drag a circle, however big you want. Let's just make it this big, just because we can. Now, we aren't done yet. This is going to be what we're going to do. We're going to hit Control J. That was my fault. Sorry. We got fill in a color, of course. And just for this purposes, we're going to choose black. And now we're going to hit Control J. Now normally I don't do this for the filler, but we're going to hit stroke and we're going to change the color to white. And let's make this stroke 3. And that actually makes a stroke. You might not be able to see it right now because the background is the color it is. So what we're going to do is we're going to create a new layer, make it black. So yeah, you can see there, it filled it in white just like we wanted. And yeah, I know what you're thinking. In that case, let's just not show this layer anymore because we can. And this layer we're done with also. Why don't we change the color up a little bit? We're going to, let's go with this tone of red. Okay, so yeah, perfect. We got that the way we wanted, right? And just because we can, why don't we go to filler, blur, Gaussian blur. Then we could blur it a little bit. That looks good. So we got that. That's all nice and everything. Now, if we wanted just simply, create a new layer again. And now we will go back to this tool and then hold Alt Shift and then Hitler. Good there. That looks good. Now what are we going to fill it in? Of course, I'm going to fill it in black. And we create a new layer on this for the sole reason of Gaussian blur. We want it to have kind of that dimish look, but not too dim. So yeah, I think that works. Now normally it doesn't look like a fully 100% brilliant icon. But here's where we fix that. We'll create a new layer. We will go to brush. Make sure this is white. No, that brush size won't do. Let's turn the hardness all the way off. Now this brush size is more like it. Yeah, that was my fault. Sorry. Deselect first. Now go back here. And that doesn't work out good. So all we gotta do is delete that layer, create a new layer again, and now, there we go. Now that is actually pretty fine the way it is, but if you really want to do something a little farther, create make the brush size a little less. We could go down here and add this, and what we can do is we could play around with the opacity till we get what we want. That looks good. Now you can keep it that way if you want, but there is actually another way you can make, it glow like that. And I'll show you guys real quick on the new layer. What we'll do is change the hardness to 100. We can, now let's make it a little bigger, a little small. There, that works. Put this here, and then direct side, we can make a little bit smaller. Now you don't have to do this on different layers, but it is recommended. Because see, if we do on different layers, then we can go back and play with the Gaussian blur for this a little bit, and that's way too much for that. We just want to give it a little bit of a blur. And then for this, when we don't want to give it exactly the same blur, since it is smaller, what we want to do, we want to give it a little less of a blur there. So yeah, there you go. And now let's look at it in regular 100% here. And there's your basic eye. There's it with that. There's it with that. And just is it plain all together. So yeah, personally I like this one, but this works too. That's a little too over the top. Unless you take away this, then that works okay. So yeah, just decide whatever you want. There's a simple eye that you can submit to IMVU. So yeah, later.